I saw that you recently came back to your YouTube channel.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. So why did you take a break in the
Dude,
first place?
I don't know. It was not planned at all.
No.
No.
No?
No, not at all.
You're just like, I'm not going to do one this week, and then it turns into the 3. Okay.
That's exactly how it went. And I don't know, this winter was like abnormally cold for California and like abnormally like, I don't know, very depressing. So I feel like December, January, I was like really like I wasn't going outside. I wasn't taking pictures. I wasn't riding my bike. I wasn't doing anything that makes me happy, right? So I was just very like, I had no work because my job is seasonal. So I do real estate photography. So it's like in those months, nobody's selling, nobody's doing anything. So I was literally, I went from like really busy to like nothing. And I feel like it was just like, okay, I'm doing nothing now. So I don't know. I got in that mindset and then it just kept rolling. And then I don't know. I'm like happy I took a break. I feel like because I got like to really kind of figure out like where I want my channel to like go. Like I feel like my channel kind of blew up like fast and I just got in this like moto vlogging like rhythm and that's all I feel like people wanted from me. And then I don't know. I feel like now that I kind of took a step back, I'm like, wait, hold up. This is my channel, right? This is my channel at the end of the day. I need to make what I want to make and I need to do things that make me happy too, you know? So it's been honestly really good for me. So I'm happy I did it.
Yeah. But, you just do what you want to do. That's the biggest thing. And
so true.
And you do reviews on motorcycles and you took a break. So it kind of refreshed that whole thing. Did the Triumph immersion kind of like push you like, man, I can't wait to make videos again? Or is it just more like, that was fun?
So it was funny because I knew about the trip right for a while and I was still on my break and I was like, well, shit, no. I gotta get back before the immersion because obviously I want to like film it and do all that. And so yeah, I kicked my ass into gear and I made my own little studio in my garage and like I wanted to and came out awesome. And then revealed Alex's bike. So I've only really had 2 videos out since I've been back. And then the immersion will be like the 3rd one, I guess. A lot of people are doing like part 1 and 2s. I'm like, no, one video.
One video.
One video. I'm good. That's it. And then I'm going to call it a day. But
so they encouraged it. I mean, I know they brought you guys all in and you're saying the idea is to get 44 people, I guess, to be supportive and to get immersed in this culture. But were they also like, hey, you should probably film a little bit, like type of thing? Nothing?
Nothing.
Wow, that's really cool. That's really cool of them.
They asked nothing of us. They knew we were all influencers in the motorcycle industry or community, I guess. And they wanted nothing. They were just really like, come have a good time. I mean, they know that's, you know what I mean? I don't know. Unless you're like in a contract.
Yeah. And who knows? Who knows what other people might have? There's 44 of them.
True.
But that's really cool that they didn't expect anybody to just go do something because you really want to focus on the actual ride and then have a good time with it. And then you're obviously, if you're happy about it, you're going to say something. Or if you're upset about it, you're going to say something. Yeah.
Exactly. It's all psychology.
It's that psychology, the marketing majors and all that stuff.
So true. It's so true.
But you took a break and you were staying inside. And
I was so depressed.
You streamed though. So, I mean, you actually did. Yeah.
I was streaming a lot. I was streaming a lot during that time. And
so you're a video game streamer.
I am, yes.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay.
Yeah. I've been playing games obviously longer than I've been writing, but I've been playing games since I was like 6.
Yeah.
So it's just natural.
Are you
at this point?
What type of streamer are you when it comes to that? Are you just like let's play where you just kind of play, or are you more of like a competitive type?
I am like what you call like on Twitch like a variety streamer. So I just stream like any game that I enjoy. I got recently raked into a game. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called Euro Truck Simulator.
No, but I know there's a few simulator streamers that are like really popular. They have like their own like setup and they're like literally like in the thing.
I know. It's so insane. So I had no idea. My friends were like, oh, we're just going to gift you this game. And I was like, okay, like sounds fun. So I was driving the truck on my keyboard. I was like, oh, this sucks. Like this is hard, you know?
Yeah.
And so then one of them was like, oh, got you a wheel. And I was like, what? So one of my streamer, whatever people like purchased a wheel for me as a gift. And so I've been using the wheel and it's honestly been so fun, but I had no idea that I was walking into a complete like cult culture.
Yes.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, wee, you know, like driving around, and I got on the online, like the Truckers NP or whatever. And I got banned for 5 days, my first day playing it.
Wow.
Because I crashed into a toll going the wrong way on the road. I can't help my like GTA, like urges of just wanting to be bad on the road. But
so that's not the game for you. That's not the
well,
game
I've calmed down. I've learned
Okay.
my lesson. Now we play normally. I run convoys now with other friends of mine. But yeah, I don't know. My stream, they get me into all sorts of crap like that. I can't help it. I don't know.
Yeah, I see a lot of parallels between just with my viewer base on DanDanTheFireman and video games. And I started in video games, and I know the community around it, and I was part of clans during Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the first one, and I was part of all this stuff. And then I got into this, and it's like all the clubs, all the riding groups. It's like you guys are all. It's like video games with a club, but motorcycles with a club. So a lot of it kind of plays into it, and I understand all that stuff, but you joined like a Harley's owners group club where they banned you for 5 days.
I know. I had no idea. So we like read through the rules, and I was, you know, now I'm a seasoned player, I guess.
Yeah.
But they always like, honestly, like my community, I don't know. They like run me in a way. Like they're like, try this, do that. And I'm like, okay, I'm down. So
how big of a subscribers are different than followers over there, but like how big is your stream?
I would say my stream I'm still considered a smaller size streamer. I range from like 40 to 60 viewers
That's good.
Yeah. I mean, it's good. And I mean, I've been streaming for 3 years pretty solid. So I think at first I was so gung-ho about being partner, and I was like, I'm going to be a Twitch partner, and like, I'm going to do everything it takes and numbers. And I was so like tunnel vision focused on that. And as soon as I let all of that go, I'm like, you know what? I'm good with being an affiliate. Like we have emotes, like I get subscribers, like I'm good. You know what I mean? Like my community is so solid, and I'm just like, I'm happy. And ever since I let that go, like it shows, like just the streams have been so fun.
Yeah, it shows you're authentic.
Yeah, it's so true.
Genuine. You can tell what I've been listening to. Do you see that with your YouTube channel though? Because your YouTube channel is completely different in terms of content wise. Is that are you different personality wise? Like, do you take your streamer persona to your motorcycle stuff, or vice versa?
So I feel like with the YouTube channel, I put myself in like this weird box of like what I should be. Yeah. I don't know if you can relate to that at all.
Oh, I can relate. I definitely can relate.
Yeah. Okay,
I transitioned from Harley off-road, like my Scrambler, Sportster, and then I was known for that, but then I stopped doing that, so a lot of people left. Now a lot of people came for the beginner tips, and then now people are leaving because now I do after action reviews. So now I'm known as the guy that watches crash videos and talks about them. So that's not who I am. I mean, it's just, it's what I do. So how does that work for you on your YouTube? What are you pigeonholed into?
I feel like at first it was very about like my personality. I was like very like clean and fun loving and like yay and happy all the time.
Oh yeah.
And at the end of the day, like I don't know. And I have brought my subscribers through like the dark times. Like I had a crash, my uncle died. Like I had like a really bad, like literally within a week, I got in the worst accident, and I got in, or my uncle passed away, like tragically.
Oh.
And so I've shared like my ups and downs with my community too. But I feel like I still was holding myself in this weird, like, I have to be this way. I have to do moto vlogs only, and I have to do like, I don't know. It was all in my head. Nobody's doing this to me. It's all here. It's all myself. So that's why I think this year, like 2020 was coming up. I don't know. I feel like the year 2020 just really made everybody kind of take a step back and kind of realize like, hey, like this is a new decade. Like this is a clean slate. Like let's be authentic. Let's be ourselves. And that's where I kind of went with it. And I took inspiration from my own thing with the Twitch thing. It's like, I let everything go and then things got better. So that's what I'm doing with the YouTube. It's like, I'm letting everything go. Like I don't care about subs right now. I don't care about views. I'm just making what I want to create. And if people are on board with it, sweet. If not, okay. It's not like this puts, food on my table. Like YouTube has never really been like Twitch has always been more solid for me, like money wise. YouTube has always just been kind of like, oh, it pays the bike bill.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's it,
I
you know?
remember. Yeah, I remember. I was like, "Oh, this is great! Like my bike and insurance and gas is taken care of.
Right.
This is great."
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, I see that. I felt that where it's like I have to be this, I have to do that, and when I realized, like you did, that if you just stop caring, people actually care about that. They're like, this is cooler now.
Right.
2020,
because you're authentic, you know?
Yeah, definitely. In 2020, same thing. I created the podcast and I'm trying it out.
Awesome.
And then, thank you. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, I bet.
I didn't realize it's like streaming, I guess, because like I'm sitting here for like 45 minutes to an hour, and then I'm sitting at the computer to edit all that stuff. I have to listen to my ugly voice again. But yeah, I totally see that. And one thing that really kind of the reason why I wanted you on, well, one of the reasons why is because you do the streaming, you do the interactions with the community, you get feedback, instant feedback. That's what I like about streaming is you get absolutely instant, figure out what works, what doesn't. Yeah. And on Twitch, it's a lot harder to get anything compared to YouTube. And then on top of that, you're like, hey, I'm going to do this Triumph Immersion thing. And I'm like, oh, crap, that's pretty cool. So
yeah, no, it was awesome.
Yeah.
I know. I wish we had more time. I would have like came by and like did an actual podcast, like sit down, would have been sick. But my first time in Tucson, it was awesome. I love Tucson.
Yeah, it's a nice place. It definitely is a nice place.